I'm on a dog walk with Kili the dog, and I've had a couple of really busy days, a really busy week, so I thought I would multitask and film a video while my dog is yanking me and smelling all the things. Someone tossed some stale bread in the bushes, and of course that means that my dog got a snack. I love him, obviously, but he does have a problem with picking things up, and I fully know it's our problem because we never taught him not to do that. Anyway, this will now forever be the bread bush that he inspects on every single walk. It didn't look too like moldy or anything, so hopefully he won't have any upset stomach issues. I've been doing really well with writing this week, or the past week actually. I added 7,000 words to my novel since the start of this challenge, which is amazing. I'm nearly at the 40,000 word mark, which will put my novel from like novella length to novel length. And I think I'm about halfway through with where I am in the story, so it should be a decent sized book. I also did work out 4 times last week, which is one less than was planned, but still a good number. And this week I'm actually starting physiotherapy for my back injury and pain management, which is really cool. And that means I'll be doing lots of back exercises that were prescribed by my physiotherapist. I really liked her this morning when I went for the first time, and I have to do the exercises once or twice a day, which means that I'll actually be putting in more than 5 workouts a week. Well, six actually, because she said I'm supposed to take 1 day of active recovery, and she also did like manual therapy and hooked me up to some like devices that help manage the pain, to dissipate the pain, which is really nice. And I'm just really happy that this time around I have someone who's really professional and invested in making me heal. I think I did really well with the gardening stuff this week. I made pickled green beans for the first time. I put up several bags of frozen zucchini and cooked from the garden and so on. But I didn't do much for the house in general, like the inside of the house. So my husband and I have agreed that tonight we're going to start working through the basement again, so hopefully we can make some progress together, because you know it's always faster if more than one person is working on it. The absolute worst goal for me this week was going to bed or lights out before midnight, which just isn't working for us at the moment. We just end up reading in bed or scrolling sometimes. I know we should be sleeping more, but with the kids going to bed at 9 instead of 8 in the summer, because we just can't put them to bed at such an early hour. It's their summer holiday and they're 10 and 12, so it's not like they're little boys anymore. We just never manage to do everything we want to do in that short time before midnight, so we just tend to stay up a little later. Not much later, maybe 1/2 midnight, but still, we're not getting as much sleep as we should be, I think. I'm pretty sure. Overall, I'm really happy with the progress. I've also done some admin. I managed to publish the ebooks of all 4 of my completed Italian translations. I still have to do the paperbacks on Amazon. But yeah, that's been real progress this week, which I'm really grateful for, because I was kind of stuck in a rut. In case you haven't seen my previous video, you should go and check that out to see my July and 2026 goals, the rest of 2026. This is the notebook I set up for tracking my challenge or my goals. And it's been, really great to be able to track things. As you can see, Bed Before Midnight has 0 boxes ticked this week, but I've been doing really great with writing and admin. This was my starting word count, so I'm excited to see where we're at by the end of the week. And I did post my YouTube challenge video, and I've just completed some other things. And here I write my ta-da list of the day every day, which is just listing out the things that I've done. So I'm really happy with this, and I will see how it works for me in the future. I'm just trying to enjoy summer, trying to enjoy summer walks and produce and be in the garden as much as possible, while also sticking to my career and making some money, because we need that to live and pay off our mortgage. My plans for this week, so the week of July 7th to 12th, is to write more words because I want to keep the momentum going. I already wrote 1.7 thousand words today, and maybe I'll get to squeeze another sprint in before I have to go to bed, if I have the energy. I want to do the physical therapy exercises every day, like my therapist said, because what's the point of going to therapy if you're not helping yourself as well? I want to put up the pre-order form for the signing that I'm doing this October, so readers can pre-order my books for the signing. Also to unpack some boxes from the basement and the attic with my husband, so we're making progress towards clearing out the rest of the stuff from the move, because it's just lying there and the garage is unusable, and it just feels bad, knowing that you have something at the back of your mind, knowing that you still have to do it and just putting it off again and again and again. My kids are leaving for the seaside with my parents. They're going for a week this Friday, so we'll have more free time over the weekend to maybe make a dent into our leftover chores, which would be really good to have the house much cleaner when the kids return. I think that would be nice. And we'll also have some dates, I'm sure. Go out for a nice dinner of something that the kids dislike, like sushi. I'm really looking forward to the rest of July. It's shaping up to be a wonderful month. I actually took Monday off this week to spend time with my boys, and we visited one of our mountain lakes, and we swam in this beautiful green water at like noon on a Monday. And I told them that being free in time and being able to spend time with them is my idea of being rich, and I stand with that. It was just a really, really wonderful thing to be able to spend time with them when most people were at work. I had to stop filming because we met some dog friends. So I was trying to say that being able to take time off work to be with my boys over the summer, and any time really, is such a massive privilege of being a freelancer, but also of having a support system that allows me to do this, having the income that allows me to do this, my own and my husband's. This is my idea of freedom, and my idea of wealth is being able to do the things that I want to do. I just want to be able to spend time with my family and do things that I love to do. This is what I'm striving for, both with this plan that I'm sharing here on YouTube and in my life in general. And if this is something that you're also passionate about, I think you should maybe stick around, see how it goes for me, and maybe get inspired to do something for you as well. If you're still here, drop a bug emoji in the comments so I know you're still listening. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching till the end, and I will see you in my next video with my next update on how I'm doing. Bye.